Oda Nobunaga and Miyamoto Musashi, masters of strategy bound by honor. In today's story, we explore the rise and legacy of the samurai, through the lives of Oda Nobunaga and Miyamoto Musashi, two legendary figures who shaped Japan with their unmatched skills in battle and unbreakable code of honor. Oda Nobunaga was not just a warlord, he was a revolutionary leader who broke away from tradition and embraced innovation. His rise to power during the chaotic Sengoku period was swift and calculated. From the moment Nobunaga inherited his father's domain, he knew that to unify Japan, he would need more than just brute strength. He needed superior tactics. One of Nobunaga's defining moments came in 1560 during the Battle of Okehazama. Facing the might of Imagawa Yoshimoto's army, which vastly outnumbered his own, Nobunaga devised a plan that would showcase his brilliance. Using the cover of a storm, Nobunaga led a surprise attack that devastated Yoshimoto's forces, turning the tide in his favor. The victory was so decisive that it elevated Nobunaga from a minor lord to one of the most powerful figures in Japan. While Nobunaga was conquering lands and introducing new military tactics, Miyamoto Musashi was mastering the way of the sword. Musashi, renowned for his undefeated record in over 60 duels, was not only a formidable warrior but a philosopher. He lived and breathed the principles of Bushido, the samurai code of honor, which emphasized loyalty, discipline, and mastery over oneself. Musashi's most famous duel took place on Ganryu Island in 1612, where he faced his rival, Sasaki Kojiro. Arriving late to the duel to unsettle his opponent, Musashi used an oversized wooden sword, striking down Kojiro with a single blow. This battle is often seen as a demonstration of Musashi's superior psychological tactics and adaptability in combat. But Musashi's legacy didn't stop with his duels. In his later years, Musashi turned to writing and reflection. His famous treatise, The Book of Five Rings, is still studied today as a manual on strategy, leadership, and philosophy. Musashi taught that true strength lay in mastering one's own mind and adapting to the ever-changing conditions of battle and life. His insights into strategy extended beyond the battlefield, influencing martial artists, leaders, and philosophers for centuries. While Musashi embodied the spirit of Bushido, Nobunaga embodied innovation. His willingness to adopt new technologies like firearms and adapt traditional samurai tactics made him a force to be reckoned with. At the Battle of Nagashino, Nobunaga demonstrated the effectiveness of matchlock firearms against cavalry, a strategy that stunned Japan. His forces used wooden stockades to shield their gunners, allowing them to fire in volleys while the cavalry charged. The Takeda cavalry, famed for their speed and ferocity, were decimated by Nobunaga's disciplined musketeers. This victory marked the end of Takeda Katsuyori's dominance and cemented Nobunaga's reputation as a master strategist. Beyond firearms, Nobunaga was also a political genius. He was among the first warlords to recognize the importance of diplomacy and alliances. Nobunaga's ability to form strategic alliances with other powerful daimyos allowed him to expand his influence rapidly. His combination of military innovation and political acumen made him one of the most feared and respected leaders of his time. As Japan entered the 19th century, the samurai's role in society began to decline. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 marked a turning point in Japanese history. Western technologies, firearms, and industrialization gradually replaced the old ways, and the samurai's privileged position was undermined by the introduction of conscripted armies. The last great stand of the samurai came in 1877 during the Satsuma Rebellion, led by Saigo Takamori. Saigo and his followers rebelled against the imperial forces in a desperate attempt to preserve the samurai way of life. Though they fought valiantly, they were ultimately defeated. Saigo's death symbolized the end of the samurai era, but his courage and commitment to honor would be remembered as the embodiment of the samurai spirit. Although the samurai class vanished, their legacy continues to shape Japan. The principles of Bushido, loyalty, discipline, and self-control, remain deeply embedded in modern Japanese culture. From martial arts like kendo to modern business practices, the values the samurai held dear still resonate today. Oda Nobunaga's military strategies and Miyamoto Musashi's philosophical teachings serve as timeless lessons, not just for warriors, but for anyone facing the challenges of life. Their dedication to mastery, honor, and perseverance continues to inspire leaders, thinkers, and martial artists around the world. The samurai's dedication to honor and strategy provides us with valuable lessons in life. How will you apply their timeless wisdom to your challenges? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Clarus Mentis for more stories of history's greatest warriors and timeless wisdom.